Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our lead word of God, Genesis chapter 13. Let's read it together. So Abram went from Egypt to the Negev with his wife and everything he had, and Lot went with him. Abram had become very wealthy in livestock and in silver and gold. From the Negev he went from place to place until he came to Bethel, to the place between Bethel and Ai, where his tent had been earlier. And where he had first built an altar, there Abram called on the name of the Lord. Now Lot, who was moving about with Abram, also had flocks and herds and tents. But the land could not support them while they stayed together, for their possession was so great that they were not able to stay together. And quarreling arose between Abram's husband and the husband of Lot. The Canaanites and Perizzites were also living in the land at the time. So Abram said to Lot, "Let's not have any quarreling between you and me, or between your husband and mine, for we are brothers. Is not the whole land before you? Let's part company. If we go to the left, I will go to the right. If we go to the right, I will go to the left." Lot looked up and saw that the whole plain of the Jordan was well watered, like the Jordan of the road, like the land of Egypt toward the shore. This was before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. So Lot chose for himself the whole plain of the Jordan and set out toward the east. The two men valid company. Abram lived in the land of Canaan, while Lot lived among the cities of the plain and pitched his tent near Sodom. Now the men of Sodom were wicked and were sinning great against the Lord. The Lord said to Abram after Lot had departed from him, "Lift up your eyes from where you are and look north and south, east and west. All the land that you see I will give you to and your offspring forever. I will make your offspring like the dust of the earth, so that if anyone could count dust, then your offspring could be counted. Go, walk through the length of the rest of the land, for I am giving it to you." So Abram moved his tents and went to live near the great trees of the name of the Hebron, where he built an altar to the Lord. Genesis chapter 13, verses 1 through 18. Thank you. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our lead word of God, Genesis chapter 14. Let's read it together. At this time, Amraphel king of Shinar, Eric king of Elasa, Kedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of Goy went to war against the Bela king of Sodom, Bersa king of Gomorrah, Shinab king of Admah, Shemibor king of Jegoim, the king of Bela, that is Jordan. All these latter kings joined the forces in the valley of Siddim, the Salt Sea. For 12 years they have been subject to Kedorlaomer, but in the 13th year they rebelled. In the 14th year, Kedorlaomer and the kings allied with him went out and defeated the Lephites in Ashtaroth, Canaim, the Judites in Ham, the Amites in Shaveh, Kirasim, and the Horites in the hill country of Seir, as far as El-Paran near the desert. Then they turned back and went to Mishpat, that is Kadesh, and they conquered the whole territory of the Amalekites as well as the Amorites who were living in Harjon Tamar. And then the king of Sodom, the king of Gomorrah, the king of Admah, the king of Jevoim, and the king of Bela, that is Jorah, marched out and drew up their battle lines in the valley of Siddim against Kedorlaomer king of Elam, Tidal king of Goyim, Amraphel king of Shinar, and Ariel king of Elasa, 4 kings against 5. Now the valley of the city was full of the tar pits, and when the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, some of the men fell into them, and the rest fled to the hills. The four kings seized all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah and all their food. Then they went away. They also carried off Abraham's nephew Lot and his possessions, since he was living in Sodom. One who had escaped came and reported this to Abram the Hebrew. Now Abram was living near the great trees of Mamre the Amorites, a friend of Eshcol and Aner, all of whom were allied with Abram. When Abram heard that his relative had been taken captive, he called out 318 trained men born in his household and went in the pursuit as far as Dan. During the night, Abram divided his men to attack them, and he routed them, pursuing them as far as Harbor, north of Damascus. He recovered all the goods and brought back his relative Lot and his possessions together with the woman and the Arab people. After Abram returned from defeating Kedorlaomer and the king of allied with him, the king of Sodom came out to meet him in the valley of Shaveh, that is the king's valley. Then Melchizedek, king of the Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was the priest of God Most High. And he blessed Abram, saying, Blessed be Abram by God Most High, creator of heaven and earth. And blessed be God Most High, he will deliver your enemies into your hands. Then Abram gave him a tenth of everything. The kings of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the people and keep the goods for yourself. But Abram said to the king of Sodom, I will raise my hands to the Lord, God Most High, creator heaven and earth, and have taken us. Then I will accept nothing belong to you, not even a thread or the song of a sandal, so that you will never be able to say, I made Abram rich. I will accept nothing but what my man has eaten, and share that belongs to the man who went with me, to Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre. Let them have their share. Genesis chapter 14, verses 1 through 24. Thank you. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our read was Genesis chapter 15. Let's read it together. After this, the word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision. Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield, you are very great reward. But Abram said, O sovereign Lord, what can you give me since I remain childless, and the one who will inherit my estate is Eliezer of Damascus? And Abram said, You have given me no children, so a servant in my household will be my heir. Then the word of the Lord came to him, This man will not be your heir, but a son coming from your own body will be your heir. He took him outside and said, Look up at the heavens and count the stars, if indeed you can count them. Then he said to him, So shall your offspring be. Abram believed the Lord and credited to him as righteousness. He also said to him, I am the Lord who brought you out of Ur of the Chaldeans to give you this land to take possession with. But Abram said, O sovereign Lord, how can I know that I will possession of it? So the Lord said to him, Bring me a heifer, a goat, and a ram, each 3 years old, along with a dove and a young pigeon. Abram brought all this to him, cut them in two, and stranged the halves opposite each other. The birds, however, did not cut in half. Then birds of prey came down on carcasses, but Abram drove them away. As sun was setting, Abram fell into a deep sleep, and a thick and dreadful darkness came over him. Then the Lord said to him, Know for certain that your descendants will be strangers in a country not their own, and they will enslaved and mistreated 400 years. But I will furnish the nation they serve as slaves, as afterward they will come out with great possessions. You, however, will go to your fathers in peace and be buried at a good old age. In the fourth generation, your descendants will become back here, for the sin of Amalekites has not yet reached its full measure. When the sun had set and darkness had fallen, a smoking fire pot with blazing torch appeared and fast between the pieces. On the day the Lord made a covenant with Abram and said, to your descendants I will give this land from the river of Egypt to the great river, the Euphrates, the land of Canaanites, Kenizzites, Kadmonites, Hittites, Perizzites, Levites, Ammonites, Canaanites, Girgashites, and Jebusites. Genesis chapter 15, verses 1 through 21. Thank you.